Hi, it's me, Nurse Trish. Just got home from a really long shift. I'm in a really foul mood because I was just supposed to do a day shift, but then I had to cover Carol's night shift because she was sick. I mean, Carol, we work in a hospital, for God's sakes. Come into the hospital and I will help you get over your sickness. Pretty sure she just had some sort of booty call that she really wanted to go to. So I did her 12-hour shift for her. How did my day go, you didn't ask? I'm covered in other people's shit and urine. On a positive note, I have some merch that you can buy. Like, you can't cure stupid, but you can sedate it. I mean, that doesn't really help for very long because then the patient wakes up, unfortunately. But here is a beautiful notepad. Oh, it's so stunning. I like to fill my notepad with relaxing poetry after a shift, like this one. I shall not miss the smell of piss when I come home from work. I look at you, then back to your poo that you filled in a bedpan. I'd like to go to bed and rest my head. Instead, I'm filling in for your stupid shift, Carol, you bitch. That's a poem I like to call Carol's a Bitch, because I filled in for her for the 3rd time this week. You can also get one that says, My Little Book of Patients I Want to Stab with a Large Needle. And of course that is filled with every single patient I've ever dealt with ever. Here's a good one. My little book of all the drugs I'm stealing to make up for the shit salary they pay me. And by shit salary, I mean like I physically have to steal money from patients while they sleep. But if those don't tickle your fancy, this one will. This is my little book of things I've removed from a person's anus. This morning, a guy named Rick came in. He had a full-blown red wine bowl just shoved up his anus. And he, of course, he fell on it. Like Vanessa, she came in the other day with a button-up pumpkin up her ass. And she fell on that too. A lot of people fall when they're not wearing any pants onto very large objects that just get sucked right up their butt. It's very common. These notepads are available as part of the Inappropriate Gift Code collaboration I'm doing. And have I got a special deal for you? Every notepad comes with the option to buy a pen as well. What a deal. This pen says, I'll shove this up your ass if you're not careful. Oh, I've already shoved it up someone's ass. Some patients are absolute and I had to beep that word, but that was the C word because patients are absolute. This is a common phrase I always use. Looks like you've mistaken me for someone who cares, so shut up. And of course, my personal favourite, another phrase I always say is, I have way more experience than the doctor. But sure, I'll get him for you. I'll get the doctor who's fresh out of university. I mean, it's not like I'm 59 with 10 billion years experience. Oh yes, the 12-year-old, that's him. That's your doctor you want. Some people say nurses are bitter. Not me. I'm a ray of sunshine, I am, as a nurse. As a nurse. My dumb. Who's next? Yes. Oh, you've scratched your arm and you've come to the hospital to waste my time. I'll need you to fill in some paperwork, so I'm going to give you this pen here that calls you a because you're a massive. Here you go.